This is Wizard Grandpa's Stories. Hello, how nice to see you, children. Welcome to Wizard Grandpa's Stories. Today, I'd like to tell you the story of the Frog Prince. Now, once upon a time, there was a king and a queen, and they had a daughter, a princess. She was a lovely girl, very sweet girl, and she loved nothing better than to play with her golden ball. She used to take it out into the palace garden and throw it up into the air, and up and down, and up and down. She threw it and she caught it all around the garden. One day, she was playing near the well, but she didn't notice it. And she threw the ball up, and it came down and fell into the well. Splash! Oh, what was she to do? The ball had fallen into the well. Her favorite ball. Oh, she began to cry. Oh, how she did cry. My ball, my ball. It's fallen into the well. I've lost it. What am I to do? She cried and she cried. And then she heard a voice. Princess, Princess, what is the matter? It was a frog. Oh, said the princess. Oh, hello, old Splish Splash. What are you doing here? I heard you crying, Princess, and I came to see if I could help. Oh, Splish Splash, it's my ball. It's fallen into the well, and I've lost it. Don't worry, Princess, said the frog. I can get it for you. But you have to promise me something if I do. Oh, yes, said the princess. Anything. I will promise you anything, Splish Splash, if you get the ball for me. Well, said the frog, there is something. If I get the ball out of the well for you, you must promise me that I may come and live in your palace, that I may be your playmate, that I may sit beside you at the table, that I may eat from your plate and drink from your cup, and that I may sleep on your pillow at bedtime. Well, this was a lot to ask, but the princess was so upset. She said, yes, of course, Splish Splash, anything. I will give you anything if you will please just get my ball back. Very well, Princess, said the frog. I will do it. And he leapt into the well, splash, and disappeared under the water. The princess waited and waited. And then up came the frog, and he had her ball in his mouth. He climbed out of the well and gave her the ball. She took it from his mouth. Oh, my ball, my ball! She was so happy to have it once more that she ran away, skipping up to the palace. My ball! Oh, I've got my ball once more. The frog was left behind at the well. Princess, he called in his creaky voice. Princess, wait for me. You promised me. Wait. Well, the princess ran back to the palace, and she arrived back just in time for supper. She sat down beside the king and the queen, and together they ate. She was so happy she had her ball once more that she forgot completely about the frog. Well, while they were eating, there came a strange sound from the door, a kind of splish, splash, splish, splash sound. and then a knocking sound. Tunk, tunk, tunk. And then a voice. Princess, princess. What can that be, daughter? Asked the king. I don't know, father. I'll go and see. She ran down and opened the door, and there was the frog. Princess, you promised to take me with you. Let me in. Oh, no, you horrible frog, you can't come in. And she slammed the door in his face. She ran back up the stairs and sat down once more with her mother and father, eating supper. What was that noise, princess? Oh, it was nothing. I think it was something. Tell me what it was. And so the princess told her father, the king, the story of the ball and the frog. And the king said to her, Daughter, when you have made a promise, you must fulfill it. Let the frog in this minute. So she went sadly down the stairs, opened the door, and let the frog in. He came splashing and flopping up the stairs and arrived at the table. The king welcomed him, as did the queen, for he'd done a favour to their daughter, and she had promised him something in return. Well, the frog jumped onto the table and started eating from the princess's plate. He was a bit of a messy eater. And then he took a sip from her golden cup. The princess was sitting like that. She wasn't very happy about this at all. And then the frog said, Oh, I am feeling tired now, princess. Can I sleep on your pillow? Oh, no, she said, of course not. And her father, the king, said, Daughter, you must keep your promises. The frog helped you in your hour of need, and now you must give him what you agreed. So the princess picked up the frog and carried him upstairs to her bedroom. She put him on the floor, and he bounced up onto her bed and up onto her pillow, where he lay there and closed his eyes. Oh, no, said the princess. This cannot be. This is terrible. And she ran up to the frog, picked him up, and threw him against the wall. There was an explosion of light, and the frog disappeared. And in his place was a prince, the most handsome prince you have ever seen. The princess could not believe it. What had happened to the slimy old frog? The prince spoke to her. Princess, I am a prince from a faraway country, and I have been enchanted by a witch who turned me into a frog, and I could only be released from my enchantment by you. Thank you, princess. Will you marry me? Oh, this was not what she expected when she took a frog up to her room. Yes, she said, for he was a handsome prince. I will marry you. And the next day, a beautiful carriage arrived at the palace, pulled by 6 white horses. And together, the prince and the princess rode back to his kingdom, where they lived together happily ever after. And that is the story of the Frog Prince. And don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and share with all your friends. And come back soon and listen to another one of my stories. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.